All right, as promised, I said I was coming back. We're gonna look at using good old water bottles, doing our part recycling, and we're gonna be creating different types of fish, okay? Using different things you might have at home, from the very non-messy to using paint and a glue gun, okay? So, first things first, water bottle. You can have mom and dad cut this off for the littles, okay? You're gonna take the wrapper off, like so. Get my fingers working. Now, you're gonna cut what I call the butt of the bottle off. So you just kind of give it a squeeze and cut right through it. Now, do not get rid of this. You know Miss McMurtry does not get rid of anything. Look, it looks like a flower. Looks like it could be a jellyfish, top of the body. Hold that. So now you have a water bottle that has an open in the backside. If it's still wet, take a paper towel and dry it out, okay? If you're gonna be putting markers or paint or anything on the inside. The next thing you're gonna do is take your fingers and smash the back a couple inches, okay? So now you have the bottle part and a smashed end piece. You're gonna cut into it, and I will take one of my Sharpies and just kind of show you how you're gonna cut. You're gonna make 2 diagonal cuts and then 2 more diagonal cuts, okay? So it's kind of like you're taking a skewed piece of pizza out of there. So let's cut and cut. You can pop that out and cut and cut, okay? So you can see that we have 2 little fins on our fish. Now our tail is still kind of hooked together from the bottle around this, okay? You can take your scissors and cut your tail if you want to. Give it a little fin-ish look to it. So if you don't want to get all messy, you could stuff this with newspaper. You could stuff it with old tissue paper that maybe you have from a gift bag. So kiddos, go ask mom or dad where they keep the gift bag stash. So you could stuff it with a colored paper, okay? Heck, you could stuff it with some torn pieces of your beautiful watercolor paper. Make a rainbow fish for my littles. You all know that book. Don't forget to add some shiny aluminum foil scales, or it won't be the rainbow fish. Okay, so basically you could stuff it with anything, okay? Once you get to this part, if you want to adhere this, if you have a stapler at home, you could probably staple it. Let me grab mine. Let's see here. I wonder if this would work. Probably will. Oh, it'd help if I had some staples in it. Let's try Miss McMurtry's good bookbinding stapler. Oh yeah, stapler works just fine, okay? If you don't want to get hot glue out or you don't have a hot glue gun, okay? So here's our little rainbow fish. Now, if you have Sharpies at home, you can always Sharpie your eyeballs on, okay? So we're still not, oops, did I smear that a little bit? So I'm still not using any hot glue, okay? If you have color Sharpies, which I ordered these brush Sharpies and they just came in because I took all of my colored Sharpies to school for the kids and I didn't have any. These are really cool. Got them on Amazon, took a little bit longer to get, not a prime item. So here's Fishy Fishy. If you have permanent markers, you can do any type of detail on this fish that you wish, okay? You could give him scales, which you can't really see the blue. You could do anything you want, okay? Because this is your fish. But definitely, if you're gonna make the rainbow fish, my little ones, put that aluminum foil in there. You gotta have a shiny scale. So here's one route, okay? Route number 2. If you have access to a glue gun, okay, you can glue, and let mom and dad help if you're not feeling 100% secure with the glue gun. Okay, please ask first. I cut these out of paper so you can glue your eyes on using the glue gun. Okay. Why not cut big old floppy eyelashes? You can do any of that. You could also glue on, check this out. Let's see what we can make. You could cut a fin. That looks like a good enough fin. Make a fold. Zing a little glue on there. And now your fishy has some side fins to swim, okay? Another way to go about this is I used good old acrylic craft paint. And when I say craft paint, it is this from Walmart. They're about $1 a bottle. A lot of people have them at home. When I did this, I used kind of a big fat brush just to glop it in there because it's not that easy to paint on the inside of your bottle and kind of see what you're getting. So I did a werefish and I just kind of glopped it in everywhere, okay? The beauty of this is you can hold this thing however you want and the paint's on the inside. Now it's gonna take a little bit of time to dry, okay? So just be patient. Once it does dry, you can add to it. I found 2 bottle caps, believe it or not, and I hot glued those on. You could cut paper for the inside of the eye. I just took a Sharpie. I gave my fish some lips, because all fish have fish lips. And when this dries, I will hot glue it. But he's pretty cute. I really like the paint. Actually, I like them all. You can make a mobile out of all of them. And speaking of mobiles, if you want to, where did I cut those little things? If you want to string these some way, okay? I took my scissors and I put 2 little cuts in there. You could take a needle and thread and just string it right through, or fishing line, or however you want to do it. You could even hot glue some ribbon or some yarn, but you'll kind of find the center of gravity on your fish, okay? So he doesn't swim like this. Now, I told you to save the butt of the bottle. Where did mine go? Come on, Miss McMurtry. I can't see this morning. Well, here's one that I saved. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cut another one off because I have no idea where a thing went. Okay, so the butt of your bottle actually looks like a flower. It's really cool. So if you take your scissors and cut all the way to that little center piece, keep cutting, okay? Then I took my fingers and I literally just kind of turned the petals inside out, basically, okay? Now, I went back to the Sharpie just because it would dry quick. You could paint these if you wanted to. I put a yellow center on mine. I love this hot pink color. And then I took my Sharpie and literally just started coloring in all these little ridges. It's like a map or something. And you end up with the prettiest little flower. Let me move it off the blue so you can see how bright it is. Look at that. You could always hot glue gun them to some straws wrapped in green paper or some pencils that are painted and make yourself a little bouquet. The other thing you can do with the butt of this bottle, and I started this earlier, is make jellyfish. So if you have a hole puncher, you can take your hole puncher and punch holes all the way around. And this is just wrapping ribbon from, you know, a present, or maybe you have rolls of wrapping ribbon for some reason. You can stick it through the hole. I folded it in half, or you can tie them. I just folded my piece right in half. I took the half portion and I put it through one of the holes and I pulled it through a little bit, and then I stuck the 2 ends right through the hole and grabbed it, and pull it gently, okay? Because I pulled some and I broke right through it. So you could add all these tentacles and make a jellyfish. What else could you do with this thing? Give it some color first. Make it look really cool. You could add this jellyfish into your under the sea mobile that you're making. Okay. Now you can also add eyes to this jellyfish. Jellyfish need eyes too, even though we don't see eyes on jellyfish. We're into cuteness these days, aren't we? Oh, where am I gonna put some eyes? There we go. There's my little jelly. Okay. Okay, so easy, right? Paper, tissue paper, newspaper. What did we use here? Torn up paper. You can add a fin, right? Get mom and dad to help with the glue gun. Take it a step further with the craft paint. Eyes, mouth. I want to see what you guys are making, all right? This is fun. See you later.